Oliver Shillington is back in the lineup today. What have you seen from him since he's sort of returned?
Yeah, no, you know what? He's had a good, pretty much like a week here of and it's actually worked out good. Like it's been a slow when he first got here, getting into his pregame skate, practice the day before, and then a couple good practices the last couple of days. So I think he's happy. He's excited to play hockey, and and we're excited to have him.
What do you want from him for the team today?
I just want him to play hockey. You know what I mean? Like I watched him this morning. I talked to him a little bit more yesterday. Just touched up on some other things with him here again this morning on how to, things how we play, and then it was nice to see him go out there and just. I think it's great to have hockey conversations. We're all a bunch of hockey junkies. I'm sure you guys can say the same thing. We're all united in that, and it's nice to talk hockey, and that's what he's here doing, and it looks like he's having fun with it.
You had him on the first PP unit as well. How do you plan on using him today, Trent?
Just that. We're going to play him. I mean, he's a good player. He's an elite skater. He's he's going to have some rough patches. We all do, right? So, but you know what? We're going to stick him out there, and away we go. I think we're very confident in his ability.
And what have you learned about him as a hockey player, but as a person the past week?
Yeah, for me, it's just been that week of kind of getting to know him, talking to him a little bit, but it's not been I wasn't trying to go deep diving with him or anything. I was just we're just talking and shooting the breeze, and he seems like an energetic guy. He's got a positive outlook. He seems like he's excited to play hockey. So I think that's sometimes there's other things going on in life, and just us getting on the ice, it's just a great moment. So it's good for him.
Watching from the stands, it's like, man, he does have that stride. Like he looks good on skates. Does he look like a guy who's ready to play?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all sitting there going, man, I wish we could skate like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, he looks good. He looks ready.
And talk about that smile too as well. It's a guy who enjoys being around the rink and being around guys. That can be infectious as well. Just seeing him.
You know what? We got a great group. And Oliver kind of rolling right in there, and he's happy to be here. But I think that the group is happy all the time. It's these guys are good guys to be around. They're a great group. They're fun. They're energetic, and things. Even though we've had a lot of adversity this year, I think the group deserves a ton of respect because they've come in and they've gamed it out like every night.
What's the reason for having him with Colton?
Just I think Pooley is. He's a quietly solid defenseman, and I think that's probably the right mix. Pooley's been playing a lot with Kuzi. Kuzi, as we all know, is not here right now, so good for him. But so we just thought because we have also had Solo playing with Pissick as well, and we've had a lot of time with Aspero playing with Brady. So I think it's an easy matchup, and I think it's a good partnership for Ollie too.
Trent, what's the timeline with Pelche?
That's a great question. I think that those guys are almost more like we're letting them get through, I think this week and see how they're doing. But it's no different than probably the talks we had last week with Ollie, that we're going to have talks with those guys every day. How are they doing? How are they feeling? What situations we need to put them in, and we'll kind of go from there.
I guess shoulder injury, you can't really test it through contact in practice. So what do you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I think that the big part is not like they're healed. You know what I mean? So now we just got to make sure they're mentally okay, and it's a confidence thing. Everybody's gone through that before, where you've had an injury and you're working your way back, and so you have to make sure that you have confidence in your head with it. And once you do, then all of a sudden, I think that kind of eliminates things in your brain, and you just go out and you start playing the game. And I think that's the stage we want to get both those guys to.
You had a lot of questions about Shillington and his personality, but what's Pelche and his personality? I think that's been discussed a lot, but just you're new to him. What's it been like?
I'm going to lump both of them in there. Ruins is the same thing. Peltz is just a little louder with it, from what I've gathered. But great guys, lots of smiles, and it's actually been really good for us because here we are, middle of January. I can tell you guys, it's not balmy and sunny outside right now, so it's nice to have like a bunch of sunshine in the room, and that's with Oliver with a big smile. That's Runes with a big smile. That's Peltz, the same thing. So these guys are really excited to play hockey, and it's great for the group. It's like another shot in the arm for us right now.
Nice for you to have a couple guys coming to the All-Star game with you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Obviously, like I said, I'm very lucky with all the work the staff and the players have done to get to go. It's great. Like I was on a call there a week ago, and quietly, obviously there's a couple guys I thought were pretty good candidates too, right? So it's nice to see those guys get rewarded.